Okay, so this is my makeup collection. Not very big, but I'm happy with what is here. I used to have a lot more makeup, but I decluttered it. I just find when I have too much makeup, I just get overwhelmed. So, and I'm sorry that they are dirty. They are kind of just stained because I have cleaned them and they still look like that. So I guess they're just stained. Okay, so I guess we'll just get into it. So on top of this container, I just have two eyeshadow palettes that I use a lot, and plus they're just too big to put in my eyeshadow palette collection. So I have the Emily Edit palette, which I really like. I just hate how it has rubbed off, but it's really pretty. And then also I have the Jaclyn Hill palette. Really like, sorry it's so dirty. So those just sit there on top, and then in the very first drawer I have all my highlighters. Technically this isn't just highlight, but I keep it in here anyways. Yes, it's destroyed. Let's not even look at that. And I just have a bunch of highlighters. I don't know if I'm gonna go over all of them, but I have this Makeup Revolution Duo. It technically has a bronze and a highlighter in, but I mostly use the highlighter, so I just keep it in there. And I have some cream liquid highlights, Maybelline, NYX, and Ulta Beauty. This Wet n Wild one. I have a bunch of other Wet n Wild ones. Anastasia Glow Kit, ELF, Physicians Formula, The Balm. Just a bunch of highlighters. I really don't think I need this many, but they're hard to get rid of also. They're just so pretty. Okay, so the next drawer I have a bunch of blushes in, and bronzers and contour. Yet again, just a bunch of Physicians Formula blush, Essence, Wet n Wild. Oop, that's right, it's broken. The cap is broken. Okay. A Maybelline one, Profusion, Ulta Beauty, a bunch more Wet n Wild, The Balm. I really like the Balm blushes. And then, like, all my bronzers are from Physicians Formula because I really like them. And then I have a Milani one that I really only use in the summer. A Betty Luminizer I really only use in the summer. And then I have some cream contours back here. I don't use them that much. I have a Wet n Wild contour palette that keeps breaking. I have some ELF contour things. Yeah, basically that's pretty much that drawer. So the next drawer has a lot of eye stuff in. There's just a bunch of, I have ColourPop, Ulta Beauty, some NYX singles, some Wet n Wild singles. This is before they changed their packaging. Some shimmers from NYX and Wet n Wild. I have all my mascaras in here. Another Ulta Beauty eye thing. I have some eyebrow stuff. This is the ELF eyebrow kit. And I have a bunch of glitters from NYX. I have glitter primer, eyelid primer, you know, just everything. Eyelashes, eyelash glue, eyeliners, just, you know, a bunch of random eye stuff. So that's that drawer. And the next container is my lipstick container, plus I have foundations in the bottom drawer. So on the top I have just a bunch of, like, I guess you call them bullet lipsticks. I have some Maybelline ones, Burnt Bees, Wet n Wild, NYX, Lorac one, ELF, NYX. These are actually lip glosses, well, besides these are like shiny lipsticks, but the rest are lip glosses. I have ones from Essence, NYX. I have a lip liner. Yeah, there's mostly lip glosses, so that's pretty much that. Not a lot to it. And then these are all my liquid lipsticks, which I use a lot more than actual lipsticks, so I have some e.l.f. ones, another e.l.f. one. I have ColourPop. This is technically a lip gloss, but I like to keep all my ColourPop together, and the rest are liquid lipsticks. I have some BH Cosmetics ones. I have Ulta. These are technically NYX lip glosses, but they don't fit up there, so I just keep them down here. I have more NYX liquid lipsticks under there. They're gonna stay. I have some Physicians Formula liquid lipsticks. I have the Balm. That's pretty much it. I don't have too many. I don't feel like I used to have more. Alright, this is my foundation, primer, and powder drawer. So let's have a BH Cosmetics one. Some NYX primer. These are like NYX setting sprays. This one's like almost empty and dried out. These are more NYX setting sprays. I have more primers, one from L'Oreal, Physicians Formula, NYX. I have concealers here. My favorite face powder from Wet n Wild. I have a pure face powder, Maybelline one, and then back here is like my foundation and concealer for summer. That's too dark for me right now. Same with this foundation. So that's pretty much it for that drawer. There's not a lot in here. I feel like that drawer is not as exciting. And then the next thing I have is my eyeshadow palette. So I don't know if I'm gonna go too in depth in this because there's a lot in here, but I have a Wet n Wild one, a NYX one, an old Wet n Wild one. They don't make this anymore. Well, they make the same color, but not in this style. I have a BH Cosmetics one. I really like this. Very pretty and colorful. I have a bunch of Too Faced ones. I have the original chocolate bar. I have the chocolate bonbon palette. I'm trying to open it here. And I have more Wet n Wild ones. I have these quads, which I don't really use because I don't think they're that good. I have the chocolate gold palette, which is really pretty. That's the only one I spent full price on. The other two I got on sale. I have, oh man, there's just so many in here. I have another BH Cosmetics one. Okay, so this is a really colorful palette. I don't use this all the time. Honestly, I don't think it's that good. I don't know if it's really worth the money. I don't think it was that expensive to start with, but still. I feel like people say it's really good, but I don't think it is, personally. Okay, so to finish up, I have this e.l.f. Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. This is the second one, like the one in Summer Breeze, I guess. I don't really use this that much because I'm not a fan of all matte eyeshadow looks. You can see it's like barely touched. I thought about getting rid of it. I don't know. I might give it to somebody. I haven't decided fully. I also have this NYX palette, very colorful one. I have so many colorful eyeshadows. I have this Profusion one in Amber Eyes. This is actually really good. It was only $5 at Target. Comes with a brush and everything, and I think it's really good for the price. I mean, you can't really beat $5. I also have a bunch, well, not a bunch, but I have 3 Makeup Revolution palettes. I think these are pretty good. Definitely not my favorite, especially this Fierce as Fire one. I got this one for free, but I feel like it looks like so many other eyeshadows I have, but I can't complain, it was for free. And I have 2 Lorac eyeshadow palettes. I'm not a huge fan of their formula. I feel like they're very dusty and they wear off very quickly. This is the Desert Sunset one. It's pretty, but I just feel like they're just really dusty and they come off really easily. They don't last all day. And these are not exactly cheap for that to be happening. But you can see they just look dusty too. But I don't know. I might get rid of these one day. I don't know. I have 2 Urban Decay Ammo palettes. These are like discontinued a long time ago. You can see they're very old. This was my very first high-end palette. and I use this a lot. I've almost hit pan on Sin. So I got another one before they got rid of the palette. This is also Urban Decay Ammo palette. That's like brand new. I just took the brush out of it, but I got it because I loved it so much. Alright, so continuing on, I have this Pure Visionary palette. This is absolutely beautiful. They still sell this. I highly recommend it. Oh my, they're such pretty eyeshadows. I also have this Pure My Little Pony palette. This is also very colorful. I mean, it's not super colorful. You still get a lot of neutrals in there. But so we're down to the last two palettes in my collection, and they're both from Beach Cosmetics. This is the Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. I think you can still find this some places, but they have stopped making it, so whatever you find is the last of them. And then I also have this 88 Shimmer palette from Beach Cosmetics that I don't use all the time, but it's really pretty. So that's the end of my makeup collection. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it, maybe a little bit, got some inspiration, some products, I don't know. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.